something so beautiful, something so amazing is about to happen to you at the beginning of this week. You're gonna feel so good. This is going to open your eyes, my gorgeous Pisces, and everything, I mean everything in your life is going to start to make sense. Good things you've been through, bad things you've been through, every single thing you have been through in your life has been preparing you for this moment in time. You wouldn't be able to realize, how important this actually is if you didn't go through what you went through. It was all one big sacred, basically preparation. So the bottom line is that at the beginning of this week, you are going to have absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, out of this world experience. What's going to happen to you? It's going to change your life forever. This is going to open your eyes, but it's also going to enlighten you. My gorgeous Pisces, you will know that the next phase of your life is about to begin. Okay, and this next phase of your life is gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be sacred, and it's going to be rewarding in every possible way. Okay, and based on this amazing experience you are going to have, well, I can call it literally a life-changing experience, because that's exactly what's going to be, that's exactly what is going to happen. And based on that life-changing experience, my gorgeous Pisces, you are going to realize that you've got everything you need to have in order to do something about this absolutely amazing idea that you had on your mind for a while, which most certainly right now at this stage of your life you are going to instantly remember. Okay, you are going to instantly remember the moment in time you have this amazing, beautiful experience, the moment in time you feel literally enlightened. Okay, you will remember this amazing idea that you've had for a while, that you have been thinking about doing something about it, and this amazing idea right now you're instantly going to remember, and you will know that now it's time. You are ready. Not only you are ready to take this idea on, you are ready to do something about this. You are ready to finally take this idea on the next level, and this is something, that you have been thinking about doing for a while now. Oh my God, for a while now. You have been thinking about this idea for a while now, and there was time when you felt like really frustrated, when you felt really angry, when you felt really negative, when you felt really down, because you couldn't do something about this idea at the time when you had this idea for the first time ever. But this is why, my gorgeous Pisces, this life can be so crazy, so amazing, so interesting sometimes, because just sometimes, like in this particular case, we can have a certain idea, something that we want to do, we can have a certain realization, something we want to do, but that doesn't mean that we are ready at that moment in time. It means that subconsciously, of course, we need to go through certain experiences in life, and we are not even realizing that this is happening. We are not even realizing that this is going on, because these experiences that we are going through consciously, they have nothing to do with this particular idea, but they do so much. And this is why this life can be so interesting And that's why I say to you that all this time, from the beginning, since you had this idea for the first time, you have been preparing for this subconsciously. So that's why you didn't realize. And you could have had, like, my God, hundreds of negative experiences. Well, do you know what I mean? If you did, that means that you needed to go through these experiences. You need to go through certain experiences, even if they were negative, because you needed to experience certain things in life in order to be ready for this right now. This is the time when your life is about to become so interesting, and it's gonna feel even better because all this is gonna happen completely out of blue. My gorgeous Pisces, you did not expect none of this to take place. You did not expect none of this to happen whatsoever. So not only you're gonna have this amazing, beautiful experience, gorgeous experience, out of this world experience, which is going to open your eyes and enlighten you. But this is marking the beginning of a whole new phase in your life, because you're instantly going to remember this incredible idea you've had, and this is something that you need to do. And my gorgeous Pisces, you're not gonna be able to stop thinking about this idea whatsoever. In fact, right now, you're gonna get even more stronger and positive vibes out of it. There are gonna be so many additional ideas that you're going to have. You really are going to perk up on mental, spiritual, and even a physical level. That means that there is a really great aspect of you that's actually healed as well. You will notice so much more energy after this moment in time. This idea is going to be so rewarding for you. I told you already, this idea is going to be so rewarding for you. When it comes to money, when it comes to finances, you're going to achieve something like kind of major. You're going to achieve something you're going to be and feel so proud of for the rest of your life. All right, okay, and also, the whole structure of your life is going to start changing in such a beautiful way. You know why? Because you're following your intuition. You will have more time to do what you want to do. You will have more time to do things you feel passionate about. You will have more time to do things that makes you feel alive, and less time to do things that just drain your energy, that has come to an end a very long time ago. So this in itself is going to turn your life around when it comes to changing your whole kind of quality of life for the better. Because you're following your intuition. So this is going to have a tremendous impact on your life. It's immediately, this is going to start changing the whole structure. You will see, baby. And what do I mean by this? Well, this in itself is, of course, going to change priorities. Start changing priorities in your life. Boom, like this. Immediately, absolutely immediately. And you will know this because at around a similar time something is going to be offered to you that you would go absolutely crazy for and crazy about only like about a week ago, and now you're gonna be like, no baby, no. Whatever it's gonna be offered to you, you're not gonna feel anything about it, because you will know that this is gonna be so much bigger for you. You will know that this is gonna be so much better for you, and I don't blame you. You're absolutely right, so this is gonna be brilliant for you financially. It is going to change your whole structure in your life. Instantly it's going to start changing it, because you're following your intuition, you're following your dreams, you're doing things that you're so passionate about, and there is a really big major wish going to come out of it. There is some kind of wish that you are, of course, having on your mind. When it comes to all this, there is something really specific, really particular you will want to achieve. Well, let me tell you, your wish is going to come true. I mean, how brilliant is that? How good is that? By the time you get to the mid part of this week, you really need to kind of focus on setting the boundaries in your life. Okay, you need to focus on setting the healthy boundaries in your life. It is really to do with something you have been worrying about for a while. It's to do with this particular group of people I do not like whatsoever, do you know? And when it comes to this group of people, my gorgeous Piscelini, you know, I just don't like their energy. For example, this group of people, they don't work with your energy. You are so different, you're so beautiful, you're so special, you're so sensitive, you're so intuitive, you know. And I think that you are somehow maybe spending a great deal of time around people who do not match your energy whatsoever. And you know, low-key, we become really unsatisfied with our lives, and this is emotionally and subconsciously affecting us. It's affecting who we are, it's affecting our wishes, it's affecting our own spiritual path we should be following, until we are able to be honest with yourself and see, like, you know, what's going on here. So it's just something that did cross your mind. I suppose you really need to kind of pay attention to where do you go to, where do you spend your time, where you just kind of need to become someone else for a short amount of time. Do you know what I mean? Where you're not yourself. Where do you consciously spend your time? Where do you need to spend your time consciously? Where you're saying, where you can't be yourself. Where you can't be yourself. And that's okay to do for a while, but not for too long. And this is why this is going to be on your mind. You know, this is what you need to focus on. Setting the healthy boundaries, you know. And now you are gonna make an important decision when it comes to this as well. You know, you are gonna think about setting the healthy boundaries, and in order to do that, you're not gonna be able to do that like kind of immediately, but this decision that you're gonna make right now, it's gonna be so important, because is eventually within the next few weeks is going to take you out of this situation. Like finally you're gonna make a decision where you are gonna set the healthy boundaries by knowing, you know, what plan when it comes to your life you prefer to stick to, rather than doing this. And that plan that you're gonna have on your mind, you will know it's gonna be a hard work, but you will know it's 1000% for you, you know. And this is like also another incredible decision you're actually going to make, because by doing this there is so much more to it. Just by you making this decision, just by you realizing this, you really are gonna like kind of transcend, because at the same time in a very near future you are going to avoid some kind of unnecessary disaster in your life. So of course that you are making a really smart move here, although you are gonna find this a little bit challenging. But this challenge, I need to say, it's going to come to this successful end. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, you are going to have such an important news. Oh my God, really positive news when it comes to this burden, when it comes to this problem that became like a burden. Okay, listen, so at the end of this week, you're going to have a positive news. You're going to have a good news when it comes to this problem that sadly became a burden in your life lately. And this good news, it's gonna be good, but something it's gonna like, oh God, irritate you a little bit, and you are gonna become indecisive, because there is something that you're gonna need to do immediately based on this good news. So it's a good news when it comes to this problem that became burden, but the problem is that something additional you're gonna need to do in order to bring this completely to an end. And this is why you're gonna be like, oh God, a little bit indecisive. You're gonna be contemplating just to start with, because you will know that in order to bring this burden to an end, and you need to do this, you're gonna need to commit yourself to collaborating and being around certain people you don't want to be, doing certain things you don't want to do. And you will see this as a bold move, you will see this as a brave move, but trust me, things are going to happen really quickly. Whatever you are told, things are going to happen really quickly. Whatever you're told, whatever you realize, it's going to happen much quicker, much sooner. When it comes to this problem and burden, this is going to come to an end much quicker than you can possibly imagine, okay? Because this in itself, this bold move that you are going to make, you collaborating with certain people you don't want to, you're doing certain things for a while you don't want to, you know, by you committing yourself to do this, you are making this bold move. So that in itself is going to bring a quick progress, extremely quick progress. Okay, so that's why you need to act now, really, when it comes to all this. And also in this process, you are it depends, my God. I know that you're going to be talking to a certain person, and that particular person is so badly going to remind you of your life, of your childhood. That person is going to remind you of your past. That person is going to remind you of your childhood. That particular person is going to remind you of somebody very specific in your childhood. And this is boom, when everything is going to explode. One thing is going to lead into another. You're going to be thinking about your life. You're going to be thinking about your childhood. Oh my God, what an amazing way to reconnect with yourself once again, because here you are going to be reminded of who you are. You're going to be reminded of what everything you went through, and you're going to be reminded of something you wanted to do for absolutely long time, since you were a child, something that you wanted to do since you were a child. You change, you grow, you evolve. You don't want to do exactly the same thing, like the whole thing, but there is just an aspect of that you will want to do. I hope that makes sense. There's just an aspect of that you will want to do. There is something you will want to try. There is something you will want to explore. And I think that what you're going to feel drawn to is going to be important for you to do. You're making a wise choice, a smart move, because you're going to have like a really good experience, and you are really kind of going to reconnect with yourself, and you're going to reconnect with people around you. So this is greatly going to improve your life in general. So now, my gorgeous Pisces, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. Okay, let's just see, my gorgeous Pisces. That's what when you're on your mission, you're like, Pisces, now I'm Pisces. Yeah, when you're trying to concentrate, yeah. So now, my gorgeous Pisces, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. Oh my God, you are going to have such a good news as well. Nothing to do with what I said before, but you know, by the end of this week, my gorgeous Pisces, you are going to have such a brilliant news. And that brilliant news, it's going to make you feel so excited about your future. This good news is going to broaden your horizons. This good news is going to change your mind, especially when it comes to your lifestyle. Based on this good news, you will know that now you are ready to live the life of your dreams, but it's more about you kind of feeling very drawn to, you know, changing your lifestyle. Okay, based on this good news, you will know that now you can live a certain lifestyle, and this is going to make you feel so good. It's going to open your mind, my gorgeous Pisces, and it's really going to make you feel so happy in general. And also, you know, when it comes to this, like, you see, it's just like basically you need to do this because you are going to feel so much happier. So the bottom line is, I think a lot you are going to be thinking about like changing your immediate environment. You know, now it's time, and do it because it's going to have a more positive impact on your life than you can possibly imagine. You are going to feel so much better, and you are going to ultimately feel like, why didn't I do this earlier? Well, my gorgeous Pisces, you're gonna find out yourself. It's never ever too late. Hello, my gorgeous people. I've just launched my new t-shirt collection called As Above, So Within. This collection is all about connection with our signs, our inner truth, and the wisdom we already carry inside. Each t-shirt represents one of the 12 zodiac signs with beautifully illustrated designs on the front that capture the essence of your sign, and on the back the message that ties it all together: as above, so within. Because we don't have to look outside ourselves for answers. Everything we need is already within us. The stars simply remind us of what our spirit already knows. Each shirt is of course made from 100% quality cotton, soft and comfortable, perfect for your readings, meditation, or just everyday wear. They are designed with love, intention and attention to detail, so they feel as good as they look. I created this collection for all of you, my gorgeous people, who tune in each week, who listen to your intuition, and who walk this journey of growth and self-awareness. If you would like to support my channel and wear something that truly reflects your energy, you can find the link below. My gorgeous people, thank you so much for being here, for sharing your light, and for always trusting the wisdom within. As above, so within. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.